All right, let's talk about the last step in calculating your inventory online. Okay, so this is the previous example I used for you. Okay, so we're still talking about the bikes. All right, and we determined that at the end of the month they had, excuse me, they had 20 bikes remaining in their ending inventory, right? Okay, so the next thing we need to take a look at is we need to determine what our net sales are. So that's how many bikes we sold for how much we sold them for. So we have, and I apologize for the scrolling, we sold, okay, a total of, so we bought 57, we sold 37 bikes. Okay, so we're going to take, ooh, what is going on? There we go. We're going to take 37 times 110. Okay, so if you do this, that gives you, okay, 4070. All right, so this is our net sales. Again, we sold 37 bikes. We sold them for $4,070 total. All right, so down here in our table, you can just write 4070 because it does not matter. Okay, which method they use, the sale is the same for both. Okay, all right, so that is how you find the net sales. The next thing we need to talk about is the cost of merchandise sold. So what we found earlier was what we refer to as the ending inventory. Okay, so we need to find the cost of the merchandise that we sold. The ending inventory is what's on our shelf. The cost, the merchandise sold, is obviously what we sold. So we need to determine how much that is, and we need to use each of the different methods. So let's look at specific first. So we figured out in specific that we have for ending inventory 1,719, right? Okay, and we're going to use the number that we determined in the weighted inventory, that 4848, because that's the total cost of all of our inventory. If we look at every bike that we had at beginning inventory and every bike that we bought, and we multiply it by the cost we bought it at, it cost us 4848. Okay, so again, in specific, we have 1719. So if you take, and I'll go ahead and do it right here, 4848 minus 1719, you are going to get, for your ending inventory, 3129. Okay? So in FIFO, again, we're going to take that 4848 and we're going to minus, if we go to FIFO, our ending inventory was 1750 minus 1750. You're going to get 3098. Okay? For LIFO, we're going to again take that 4848, it's red, okay, minus, and our LIFO amount was 1,656, and we're going to get 3192. Okay, for weighted average, we're going to do 48 minus, and for weighted average, we figured out it was 1701, and that's going to give us 3147. Okay, so we are saying these amounts right here, again, of the merchandise that we sold, that's out of our shop, that's how much it cost us. This is how much we made. So now we need to subtract each one of these amounts from 4070 to get our gross profit on sales. Okay, so I'm going to highlight here and I'm going to turn these all red. Okay. So if I take 4070, I minus the 3129, I'm going to get a total of $941 for my gross profit on sales. Okay, if I do the same thing here, I'm going to get 972. All right, I'm going to get 878 for last in, last out, and 923 for weighted. And again, I'm taking 4070 minus 3098 to get 972. 4070 minus 3192 to get 878, and 4070 minus 3098 1,147 to get 923, and that is my gross profit on sales.